Well, welcome back. With me now is Lawrence J. Alcairo from the Young Pacific Leaders Program, who took part. He took part rather in the Pacific Leaders, the Young Pacific Leaders Tank Camp in New Zealand recently. Half a day.
Hey, thanks for having me, Nick.
So tell us, how did you guys get involved in this venture ahead of going out there for this event?
Yeah, so for the people that are delegates, which are consist of young adults from age 25 to 35 up to 24 different Pacific countries, they put a call out on their social media, Young Pacific Leaders on Facebook, and from there the applications are open to anyone that fits the criteria, and you just apply and they take you through the process.
So it was you, your roommate was Farron, Tyron. How
Yeah.
many of you from Guam went out there?
So from Guam specifically, there was just me and Farron.
Uh-huh.
There's someone else from CNMI, Eva Ugin Cruz, who's actually born and raised on Guam but moved out there recently, and 40 other young professionals from throughout the Pacific.
That's incredible. It's always great
Yeah.
to network and talk about different issues that go on in our part of the world. And so what was that discussion?
It was really enlightening and really great to see the amount of people that were there focusing on this issue. Because with Young Pacific Leaders, they have different types of activities, whether it's the conference, which is their signature event, or this one, which is a workshop that kind of drills into one of the four pillars of YPL. So this drilled into the pillar of environmental and resource management, specifically climate action. And so we learned a lot of skills and networked with people that were doing the same kind of work in the Pacific. And it showed us that there's more than one person or island doing this, and if we can all act collectively, we can really make a difference.
A collaboration definitely, no doubt, makes a difference no matter at what level you are. And so what was your takeaway then, Lawrence, when you started collaborating, you started meeting with some of the other attendees there? You're like, oh, right, this is exactly the answers I needed, or this is an idea I'd never thought of before.
Yeah, I mean, going into it, the sessions that I attended, I kind of had a feel for, and I thought that maybe I won't learn too much, but actually, it was quite the opposite. I learned so much from the trainers. The State Department that organizes it through the Embassy in New Zealand, they brought in trainers from all over the world, India, Colombia, China, everybody that could, and then maybe 3 or 4 from the Pacific,
Yeah.
to really give us the skills that we needed to take it to the next step.
Was there any, during the workshops, did you guys go about any scenarios and just kind of play it out there?
Oh yeah, definitely. So the first scenario, the first workshop that I went to or session was about branding, how to build your brand. And so throughout that, I believe 1.5 2 hour session, we went through the activity of really looking at our brand and the projects that we're doing, and if it meets the goals or the objectives of a good brand. And so we're able to dissect our projects with an open mind, with other participants' input, and really refine those ideas.
And it's the start of more to come. I hear also that we're hoping to have a similar type of forum here on Guam.
Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to come on the show was to talk about the YPL Conference on Guam.
Yeah.
The conference is the signature event of the Young Pacific Leaders Program, where they bring together the widest range of professionals, because the workshops are catered towards one of the pillars, but the conferences are catered more towards the four pillars, which are education, environment, civic leadership, and economic and social development. And so we're looking at having it here on Guam. I'm sorry, the State Department is looking at having it here on Guam from April 17th to 20, and it's open to Guam participants as well as Pacifics in the CNMI and the Philly Associated States, all over the Pacific, and everything is fully covered from flights to hotels and food.
Wow. And what do people need to know if they want to participate, get involved? Is that already set up?
Yeah, so the conference is slated already, again, for April 17th to 20, but the application is online on their Facebook page. There's a link there. The deadline is November 23. So it runs on New Zealand time, so it might be next week, Wednesday, maybe 9 p.m. Guam time.
Okay.
So take the weekend, look at it, and put yourself out there. And if you have any questions, feel free to message the page, or you reach out to me personally if you can.
Well, Lawrence, thank you for sharing this. And then you also have some people that you wanted to give a shout out to as
Yeah,
well?
I definitely wanted to just, before finishing, I wanted to thank KUM for having me. I wanted to thank the Biden administration State Department through the U.S. Embassy in New Zealand with Ambassador Udall and the YPL program coordinator, Mara Hosada Sua. And I also wanted to thank the Governor, Lieutenant Governor, specifically for his commitment to helping make sure that this program works, as well as the Young Rail to North Administration commitment to developing young leaders in the region.
Youth Pacific Leaders Program, no doubt you guys have a lot going on for the island and for our younger generation to come. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.